gone, he would have been killed in 69 or 70.
I do not have an
11 lines from the top.
Good. I'm glad you can find her.
Still out there.
The order in which they died?
We're witnessing.
And is there significance as to why it was down?
You have a moment? So the memorial was designed by a young college student named Maya Lynn. She was a 21-year-old at Yale.
Line 23.
And she entered the national contest in 1981. Her design won out of more than 1,400 entries. So her design here, when her class came down here from Yale, this used to be a rolling hill.
New York, New York.
And she later wrote that she knew the war had torn this country apart. And she said she envisioned a giant knife cutting a huge gash or wound in the earth. So she peels the hill back, and the wall becomes the cut in America that had been the loss of these 58,000. So you have walked into the wound as you walk into the valley.
Could you tell me if there's
We're 10.5 feet below ground level
Charles A. Young?
as you walk into the valley. She used black granite. Black, symbolic of earth. Granite would permanently separate the living from the dead. But she knew one other thing about polished black granite. To me, it's the most powerful thing about the memorial. She said the memorial would become like a mirror. And as you look at a name on the wall, you see yourself in your reflection. So she wanted us, the living, to see our reflection in their names. In fact, when you look up along the wall, that's one of the most powerful things, is seeing the visitors reflected in the names. So, one of the contest rules is the memorial had to contain the names of all of the dead and the missing. She could have done it by state, or branch of service, or rank, or religion, or color, or whatever.
Thank you.
She chose to list them in the order that they died or were missing. She said that way the memorial would tell the story of a journey. It would also put guys that fought together together on the wall. And also allows our Vietnam veterans to come back. And if I know when they served, I can get them back exactly in front of the panels to be with the guys they served. So which end does it start on? Exactly. Maya started it here in the center, July 1959, and then it starts to read like pages in a diary, day by day.
Yeah, so it goes like across.
Yes, just like you're reading a page in a book, you get down to the bottom of one page, you start at the top of the next, and you just keep reading, and it goes out 70 panels, 29,000 names to May of 68. Then it picks up again in May of 68, when it comes all the way back another 29,000. And it ends with the last 18 guys killed May 15th, 1975. So she did it this way, she said, so symbolically the memorial would come full circle. First and last.
And 10 east.
To bring closure.
Oh my goodness.
Does she have something with diamond or?
No. She, in fact, she said she really didn't even know much about the war. She'd be too young. Part of the controversy of her winning the contest, Chinese American, female, not a veteran. And she had everything going against her, but her idea was the most powerful of any of the 1,421 entries. So as you're reading the names, on days in which there was more than one casualty, they're alphabetical. So Shaw ends a day, and Michael Badsing starts a new day. Willoughby ends a day, and Beerwald starts another day. Muir ends a day, Alesi starts a new day. And then we also have dead and missing listed. So if they have a diamond after their name, Richard Fitzgibbon was a Marine killed in 1965. He's dead. But Charles Goodwin is still missing in action. So he's got a plus in. He's one of 761 guys still missing. They've changed. You see, James Branch was missing. They found his remains. He's one of nearly 500 that the engravers have come back and changed the pluses to.
And were these hand done, or was it like a?
It was a
Etching machine.
Yeah, they used a sandblasting type device over stencils that engraved the lettering right into the granite. But when the engravers come back out now to change pluses to diamonds, they actually do it. They still use a machine, a sandblaster, but they bring the machine, they put it right out here.
Well, thank you.
You notice the way she points the memorial too. This wall points directly at the northeast corner of the Washington Monument, and this side points directly. You can't see it in the summer anymore, but directly at the northeast corner of the memorial. So she said the memorial would be the cradle between two of our greatest presidents.
Wow.
Her architecture professor didn't think as much of it as the judges did. She got a B plus on this project.
How old was she?
21. She was a junior at Yale. I got to meet her a couple years ago. I said, "Did you really get a B plus?" And she said, "You never liked anything I did in this class."
Thank you so much.